Let's play Guess My Weight. We're going to show you a lady and going to guess her weight. Whoever comes closest to the actual weight of the young lady without going over wins a grand prize. So let's play Guess My Weight.
Oh, because I am 4'11" and a quarter.
You're 4'11"? You're 4'11"?
I'm 4'11" and a quarter, yeah.
Shorty, big fast. Yeah. I thought you were so much taller.
So,
Yeah.
Like, I don't want them too tall where I have to just completely look up to them.
Fab on up. Girl, you look good. Want your back it up.
Put my shirt up because I had on the belly top, girl.
Good. Get the titties out my face.
What that is?
Come on, girl. Okay, kiss you can. We see you, boo. Yes.
That's what you get. I'm beautiful and I'm proud.
Contestant number 1, guess her weight by spinning the wheel. 800, 250. That is incorrect. Next contestant, spin the wheel. 600, 300. That is incorrect. Next contestant, spin the wheel. 900, 450 pounds. You are a grand winner. You have just won yourself a passport. And with that passport, you can go anywhere across the world to another country. Yes, you and the guest will fly to another country and you can get yourself a real feminine and fit woman. Thanks for playing Guess My Weight. Welcome, Handsome Maniacs. Welcome to my channel, Rewind with Tommy Handsome. We have merch in the description below. Check out my new hit novel, The Third Rail. The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. The link is in the description below. Check out my new hit thriller, The Third Rail. You think I'm talking about women today, and the reason why you need to get your passport, dudes? Read my book, The Third Rail, and you see why you need to get your passports. The Third Rail on Amazon.com. Get your copy today. The link is in the description below. Let's get right to it.
Go overseas and get me a foreign girl. Just to let you know that even though, yes, they may be nicer, yes, they may be more submissive and prettier, but they're going to look up to you to be the main provider for her whole family. Her kids, if she got any, her aunts, her uncles, her brothers, her sisters, her 50-some cousins, everybody.
Listen to these women spewing venom. They talking about they may be prettier, more submissive. That's why we're going overseas. But let me tell you one thing. If these women are prettier and more submissive, and did I say prettier? Believe me, we are going overseas. Another thing you're talking about, how do you know that we're going to be taking care of the whole family? You see the narrative? You see how they just keep moving the goalposts to fit their own narrative. They talking about we're going to be taking care of the whole family. How does Shaniqua know that when we go overseas and we get these foreign women, how does she know we're going to be taking care of her mom, her dad, her brother, her cousins, and the rest of the family? How does she know that? You see the rhetoric that they spewing, the lies that they spewing. Now, let's look at one thing in the United States. There's an old saying, when you marry your wife, who you're marrying, you're marrying her family. So you be going to be taking care of Shaniqua's mom, Shaniqua's sister, and don't forget, Shaniqua has multiple baby daddies. So you can be taking care of Shaniqua's kids. So the thing is, if we're doing the same thing here and we're going overseas doing the same thing, then it's no different. So what are you talking about, Shaniqua? All these lies that you're spewing.
Y'all be going over there lying to them women overseas. Them women look at y'all and see the suits, they see the sneakers, they see the money that you're pulling out. And you're making it seem like you are a basketball player, you are an athlete, because most of the black men that they see are athletes, actors, singers. That's pretty much what they see.
Now let's look at this chick. Now, you talking about women overseas. You talking about women that are prettier, women that are more submissive. Look at this woman. Now, did you know that he was going to be on TikTok? Did you know that he was going to be in front of a camera? Couldn't you have put on a wig or something? Couldn't you have put on some makeup or something? These women who are less than average women talking about men that are what? Less than average. When we was in high school, there were some men who were a little bit on the nerdy side. There were some men a little bit on the geeky side. Those same women that you see on the internet talking all this mess, these were the same women. Did not go after the geeky guys, did not go after the nerdy guys. Oh, he's too nerdy, too corny, doesn't have enough swag. But they have babies with these Pookie and Ray Rays. And then when they hit 40 and realize that Pookie and Ray Ray is not doing anything for them, now they upset. Now they mad because men like us are going overseas. So we don't have to flex that we're athletes. We don't have to flex that we're movie stars, because if they watch TV, they would know if we are athletes. They would know if we are movie stars. They would know who we are. So the thing is, what are you talking about? Saying that we flex and thinking we're athletes. They know we just average guys. And we looking for who? Average women. Because most men and women are average. So what are you talking about? The lies, the hypocrisy, and you're talking about money. We flexing because we're showing them money. Now, these same women talking about that we flexing overseas because all these Asian women and these other women want is our money. Isn't that happening here? These women, these black women here, what's the first thing they looking for? A 6-figure income. You see these women saying, well, I want a man that makes 6 figures. So aren't you flexing over money the same way these Asian women or these foreign women are flexing over money? It's the same thing. Why are you blaming them for doing something when you're doing exactly the same thing? You see these women with all these degrees and all these education, and the first thing they're saying is what? I want a man that makes as much as me, if not more. Then you're flexing on money because you want a man that makes a 6-figure income. You want a man that makes an income like an athlete. You want these type of figures. But out of all the women out there, why are we going to pick you? If you're less than average, not submissive, can't cook, 80% of y'all overweight. If you don't believe me, look at these statistics of these women that are overweight, and you're flexing on us. The same thing you're saying these foreign women are doing, you are doing the exact same thing.
They're going to be moving to California. They're going to be moving to New York. They're going to be moving to a bigger city. But then when they get here and they're going to North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, just to name a few. They're like, what is this?
And now you're talking about these women that we bring them here to the United States and they realize they're not going to cities like New York, California, Chicago, all these major cities. But you're talking about we bringing them to North Carolina. What's wrong with North Carolina? If you're living in the North, like New York City, where rent and expenses are so high, people, especially black people, are moving to states like North Carolina. What's wrong with North Carolina? What's wrong with Tennessee? What's wrong with Texas? You see the big migration to Texas? Texas is one of the tax-free states. A lot of businesses and a lot of people that look like me are moving to Texas. So what's wrong with moving to these remote cities, these remote towns? There's nothing wrong with that. If these women, according to you, are living in poverty, they'd be living in paradise if they was living in North Carolina, if they were living in Louisiana or Texas or Arizona. It would be paradise to them. So what are you seeing? You see the hypocrisy of these modern black women. They say one thing and they do something completely different. And you see, there's no different in the narrative of women from overseas and women here in the States. But they keep talking and running their mouths about nothing because these men are not checking after them. Now let's go to the all famous Tommy Tron. Let's do a side-by-side comparison. Look at these two women. If you was on Match.com and you pay your hard-earned money to be on a dating site, and any one of these women hit you up, how would you feel? You're going to feel the same way when these corny men were trying to get at them in high school. These men less than attractive, these men that were broke, these men that had no swag. You see how everything comes full circle? You wasn't looking and checking after us anyway in high school. You wasn't looking and checking after us when we was in college. And now when we're leaving and finding women in other countries, all of a sudden, all HELL breaks out. But this is something that you women started. This is something that you women created. Now it's backfiring in your face. Now, most people, just like I said, are average in terms of looks, average in terms of body. Now, do you want to see these women in the bikini? Do you want to see these same women in the bathing suit? But these are the same women that are looking for brothers with a six-pack. I don't get it. If you don't have a female version of a six-pack, then why are you checking after brothers with a six-pack? You see the irony, you see the hypocrisies of the modern women today. They look for a certain type of man, but you are not that certain type of woman. Ladies, gentlemen, you want an unfiltered analysis of videos just like this? I want you to hit that subscribe button. Do it right now. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for future notifications. That way you're notified when the video is uploaded each and every week. And leave a comment and let's get the conversation started. You're watching Rewind.